Hello, welcome back. If you saw yesterday's episode, this is like 30 seconds after the devastation of my recording messing up, so definitely check that one out. If you missed the team overview in which I talk about, oh goodness, I'm using that on stream tonight. Also, there's probably a video up on YouTube of this team already. By the time this video that you're watching right now has gone out, there's probably a video of me using that team on the channel somewhere. So check that out. It was probably pretty cool. Oh my god, Turtonator. Sorry, I'm a little like salty from my last match. The recording messed up. If you missed it, definitely go watch it. Last episode was a banger. I explained how this team works, why I picked this team to showcase Incineroar. And hopefully we can get some good games today. This looks very hard to break though. I know the sets. It's an Eerie Impulse Thundurus. It's a Blastoise, very cool Pokemon. I think the best way to go about it is Metagross. Probably something along the lines of like Metagross Incin with a swap to Fini. That's what I'm gonna do. Metagross Incin with a swap to Fini. So what we're doing is Incin is a good like mid ground. If I lead Metagross and they lead like Lando, I don't like that. So we want the Incineroar to be there. But if they see Incineroar, I know they are a Life Orb Blastoise, and they're going to see the Incineroar and they're going to go, okay, I can water move that, and I will have a very good pivot to my Fini. Right? So I'm thinking about that already, and I'm thinking they're going to have Turtonator in the back, because that's what the team does. So we're going to bring Zapdos. I don't think I'm going to Dynamax it. Explanation here was a little scuffed and a little fast, because I was talking about the recording issues. Anyways, into the first battle we go. I think Incin's going to be a really good part of this. I could have led Incin Zapdos as an alternate lead, but I was worried, because if I go Incin Zapdos, it would have been cool, because I could have like taunted, and I would have had a way to like fake out the Thundy to stop it from Eerie Impulsing me, but I didn't know. I wasn't sure if that would be enough. So I went with this because we have Rockfall. If you watched the intro in the first video, go watch the intro if you don't know that. We have Rockfall. Oh, I hit my table. We have Rockfall on Metagross. And so I feel like my best play is first to max Quake and switch to Fini. That's turn 1. Next turn, we can go for the Rockfall on Thundy, and I think I'll Muddy Water. But we're going to be endgaming here. I think Incin's really good in the endgame. We can taunt the Turtonator. At some point, we might be able to like fake out Blastoise. Another good thing is the Fini switch. I didn't even mention this, but it was in the back of my mind. The Blastoise knows Yawn. So the synergy here of just switching my Incineroar to the Fini, it might seem so obvious, but there's so many layers to it, right? They could be... I don't even know what they're doing with the Thundurus, actually. I actually have no idea. But yeah, it covers the Water move. It covers a Yawn, possibly. I think they know Thunder Wave. They might know Thunder Wave on Thundy as well. So this covers for statuses. This covers for Water moves. It covers for everything. Long story short, great switch in here. I'm really excited to see how this turns out. I was gonna say how this turn turns out, which is why my word turn like de-escalated there fast, because I was gonna say how this turn turns out, but then I said how this turns out. Weird enunciation stuff. I don't know where that's coming from. Anyways, also I've been on this kick where I'm like in love with like recording and streaming and content. If you couldn't tell, I'm very like animated and into it because I'm having a good time. So hope you guys are enjoying it as well. I know my first draft league battle blew up. I didn't even have a face cam. So I'm hoping the second one does as well. I don't know. I'm recording this the day it went up, so I don't know. Maybe it has 5 million views at this point. Who knows? If it doesn't, someone get 5 million of your closest friends and go watch that video. It's a good one. It's banger. Me vs. Moxie boosted. Very cool. Anyways, they do max, which means no Yawn, which means it's probably a max Cannonade into the Fini, which I'm chilling with that. And a Thunderbolt. Wow. They go straight for the Thunderbolt. I don't know if they read that switch. Maybe. But I think they were more so just doing it because honestly, there's probably a chance Incineroar lives that. Or they read it. I mean, more power to you. Like, either way. Life Orb Blastoise, as we know. And then I'm hoping that Rockfall OHKOs Thundurus. If it doesn't, I'm scared. We get that Split F boost, obviously. Very cool, very cool. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually switch out Fini. Because it's under fire. Well, no, I can protect. I can protect once. I'm going to protect Fini once. It's under fire, obviously, from another Thunderbolt, which is unfortunate, but protecting is fine. Because they wouldn't cannonade it again, I don't think. So we'll protect. Also, if I switch in Incineroar, Incineroar takes a turn of Cannonade, and I don't really want that. I don't really want it to take extra chip that it doesn't have to. As you notice, as with, you know, Venusaur's Vine Lash, water types don't take the Cannonade chip, whereas, you know, grass types don't take the Vine Lash, fire types don't take the Wildfire. Very cool mechanic. I think that was very smart. So yeah, Feeney's actually better to be on the field. Get a turn of leftovers, get a turn of just reducing Cannonade, all that fun stuff. That doesn't do, it did a lot. It really did. Blastoise is a demon, but it does not do too much. We Rockfall. Okay, it does one at KO. So this is odd. This is very odd. Because we're going to get a turn of lefties. Metagross is going to be barely under half, I would say. If I had to guess, and I don't, but I do, but I don't. If I had to guess, I would say that Metagross should live... Oh, I also mitigated my own lefties. Unfortunate. That's alright, though. If I had to guess, I would say that Metagross does live a Cannonade, but it's only on like 10 HP. So if I live at the attack, I'll go down to the residual. So I'm not getting a lot here, but I also feel like they just go Urshifu. If they have Urshifu, they go to Urshifu, and that's bad. Bad news. Because they can just click Wicked Blow my Metagross, and like Cannonade Feeny. But I also might live a Wicked Blow on Metagross. No, they go Lando. Huh, fascinating. Fascinating indeed. I believe that's a Lum Swords Dance Landorus. So what I'm going to do is I think they're going to try to fly. So I'm going to Quake the Blastoise and Moonblast it. I want to just double tap Blastoise. I feel like their best play is to click Fly. Earthquakes. He just raw. Wow. That's a Chad play. Hit your own Pokemon. I mean, that's fair. I respect it. And then he's going to knock out my Metagross with a Cannonade. I don't know if that's good or bad, though. Because what we're going to do, right, is they knock me out. But I have Incin Zapdos. And obviously Zapdos is good here. We have Hurricane, we have Thunderbolt. We pressure the Lando, we pressure the Blastoise. Only question I have is, like, what do I do next turn? I think my best play, here's the best play. Place. What I think we do is I think we go for the Flare Blitz Lando Thunderbolt Blastoise. Because I know they've got Rock Slide, obviously, on the Lando. But because I know that they're not like Scarf or Assault Vest, I think that Flare Blitz into Hurricane KOs them. And I also could see like a Lando switch to Rillaboom maybe if they've got it. I also know they do have Protect on Blastoise. So I don't really want that to happen. I don't want to like fake out Thunderbolt or like anything weird. I don't want to lose momentum here. So I'm going to stay on the offensive. You've seen me fake out turn 1 with Incineroar. You've seen me parting shot turn 1 with Incineroar. If you haven't, go watch the video. Go watch that last video. But you have now seen me Flare Blitz turn 1 with Incineroar. All that's left is Taunt. So next game, you must know that just by law, I have to just Taunt turn 1. Go the first turn and send it to the field. It is Rillaboom. Why did I know that? I don't know. I just felt it. I really felt that it would be a Rillaboom. I don't know if this knocks out. We're not a very heavily attack invested Incin. We are adamant. We're adamant like 40. Like we're adamant 40 attack. So we might knock out Rillaboom. I don't know. Incineroar is strong. It's a strong Pokemon. So it might knock out, but not nearly as strong as the Incineroars we'll be using later in the series. But oh, but does Sand take it out first? I never know the order. Sandstorm knocks out the Rillaboom. Very good. Very good. So what we're going to do is we're still going to Thunderbolt Blastoise. And I think we win. Oh no, Cannonade. That might have put me in Rock Slide range on either Pokemon. But I get Grass on Incineroar. This is going to be a really close game. If you couldn't tell, the team that we're facing off against is very cool. Very cool team. Which is especially why I wanted to use it. Which is why I did use it in a video before this one, probably. We are going to be blitzing Lando and Thunderbolting Blastoise. I think it's just the correct play, and I think hitting all my attacks, I should win this. Because I have to, like, not get Rock Slide flinched, and I have to hit a Hurricane. So, like, I have to get two 70% chances to win. Or my opponent has to get 130% chance. So odds are in my favor. I've lost better games than this, though. And you know it. You know it. If you've been here for more than 5 minutes, you know I lose these. Thunderbolt doesn't miss. I'm kidding. I just had a feeling they would miss. We knock out with Stoice. Reason I didn't just like raw Hurricane Lando is I know they know Hydro Cannon, and I didn't want to lose my Incin to that, as I felt Incineroar was kind of still useful. They Swords Dance. Okay, I think that's a throw. Because this Blitz should be enough, right? Blitz needs to do like 30%. That is so close. That is so close. I mean, them missing Rock Slide on either Pokemon also wins me the game automatically. But do we believe in Zapdos? Prayers, thoughts and prayers. Why do you give me these opportunities? Why do you let these things happen to me? Sand's gone. Why do you let me have this false sense of security? Like there's still a chance. That all happened just for me to hit this Hurricane. Landorus lives on 1 HP and he hits the Rock Slide. Oh, baby. Zapdos is a girl. Such a good Pokemon. Oh my gosh. Never doubted it for a second. Never doubted it for a second. Wasn't worried. Was not worried at all. I wasn't worried for a second. Wasn't worried for a second. So Zapdos, goated Pokemon. We are 3-0 with this team. Pretty sick. Pretty sick nasty, I will say. This team is gross. Too good. But yeah, going into the 4th game with this team, I'm liking it. I think that this is a really good, like... This has been a good Incineroar showcase. Why are there so many Blastoise? All right, you know what? Let's try the other mode. We're gonna go Incin Zapdos, and I'm gonna do it because I think that if I lead Incin Zapdos, Finny, I have a thought. Hold on, let me think this. Let me think it, and then I'll tell you. These boys, and then I want Landorus. All right, strat. I think that if I lead Incin Zapdos, and they lead Blastoise Thundy, they should, like, protect or something. Something, right? I think they would do that. I think that turn 1, I want to taunt Thunderous and Eerie Impulse the Blastoise. I think that's just my best play. Because I think they're probably going to, like, protect Eerie Impulse from my Zap. And if they don't, this is a really safe play. If they don't even lead that, like, whatever. That goes out the window. But they did not even lead that. Goes out the window. Pretty cool. What we are going to do because of this, I have a... How fast... I need to check how fast my Incineroar is. Actually, there's a paste. Twitter.com. I'm just going to check the pace that they used in Players Cup. It was very fast. Okay, so even at +1, unless my Incin is like a reasonable speed, I shouldn't be faster. No, min speed. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to go Finny and Eerie Impulse turn 1. We're going to play it slow. I think they go for Snarl, right? What I'm predicting is that... Who needs what I'm thinking? Thundy. Cool, whatever. I was thinking they were going to Snarl and Water Move my Incin. That didn't happen. Snarl still might happen, for sure. For sure, for sure. It might still happen. Hasn't happened yet, though. Go to the Finny, and we are going to Eerie Impulse Zap, or Thundy, which is fine. Like, I'm okay with that. I'm actually very okay with that. It means that Finny just sits here a little bit better. Though I don't even know if I'd want to stay in with Finny. I think what I'm going to do, they Stomping Tantrum my Incin. Okay, I didn't think I'd be in this situation. I don't know what to do here. All right, I'm gonna still play passive. We've been playing passive. No reason to go crazy now. I'm gonna keep my passive energy up, and I'm just gonna T-Bolt Muddy Water the Entei. I don't think they just like they shouldn't like Stone Edge my Zap. I feel like they like Eerie Impulse, Zapdos, and Snarl. Show me your special attack dropping moves, please. That's what I think you're going for. I think. Please? I don't know what there is to think about here. They're maxing the Entei and side swaggering. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. Okay, I'm wrong. You didn't need to say it that loudly. They Eerie Impulse the Finny though. They might be max rock falling my Zap. That's not a crit. Flare. Okay, Flare Zapdos. Yeah. Hopefully we live that. Yes. Look, this is perfect. Save the Zapdos for later. I swear to God, I'm probably Dynamaxing it. I don't know. Muddy Water not doing a lot, but that's fine. It's the thought that counts. Don't be weakness policy, Entei. Nice. I'm gonna protect Feeny and swap to Incin. Obviously, we can't intimidate Entei. Kind of sad. But I think that this is okay. Sorry, I know that like literally last video I was talking about. Oh, that might have been cut out. I don't know if that was in there. Last video I was talking about how there's never a dull moment, and I keep talking. But I'm so intrigued by this battle. I don't know what's going on. I need answers. I need answers right now. I don't know what to say because I'm confused. That's a crit. That's not a crit. We never saw an interaction between Zapdos and Thundy, like base speed wise. Okay, so I should stay in with Feeny and go Lando. I'll Muddy Water again. No, I'll Moon. No, I'll Muddy Water. We're gonna do this and go Lando. I think he's quaking my Incin, gotta be honest. I think they're gonna see a quake into Incin. So, like, no reason to stay in here. Entei's busted. Very cool Pokemon. Eerie Impulses again into my Feeny. Yeah, they're just shutting Feeny down. See, that makes sense, though. They're Eerie Impulsing Feeny, which makes me believe that they're going for the Quake. Yes, okay, good read there, good read there. It was their mistake for showing me Stomping Tantrum. Who do we miss that on? Oh, that sucks. I only wanted a little chip on Thundy, I'll be honest. That's good. That's very good. I'm tempted just to Rock Slide. I wasn't going to stay in with Entei. I was going to go Incin because I didn't want to get burned. But the fact that they missed, the fact that they got that Act Drop, I'm going to go Incin and we're just going to Rock Slide. I really want to max that Zapdos in the late game here, so... Okay. Oh, maybe he's not slower. I thought for a moment he'd be slower than me, but I guess he, yeah. Sacred Fire, hacks. How the heck do you connect that? How do you connect that and burn? The Muddy Water accuracy drop. And I'm... What is this game? He hits a -1 accuracy Sacred Fire and burns it. And I missed Rock Slide on him. That would not happen if it were me. You know that. I would not even come close to that. We're going to Parting Shot Entei and Rock Slide. Two! He connects two! It's not even fair. It's not even fair at this point. T-Bolts, yeah. Oh no, Para. Parting Shot out. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to pretend, God forbid that he misses one Sacred Fire, okay? We're going to go Zapdos, we're going to fake out Thundy, we're going to Roost. I'm anticipating he will miss Sacred Fire. Maybe. Would that be so much to ask? I also might live it because he's -1 now and the sun's gone. You guys aren't ready. We're gonna be here for about 10 minutes, but like, we're gonna win this game. Roost, fake out. Well, it's also a speed tie, but I feel like because they scary faced, it's not a speed tie. You know, it leads me to believe they're a bulkier Entei. Who hits that? Oh, whatever, bro. Whatever. I'm throwing because I just thought he'd miss something. We definitely still could win this because I'm gonna taunt. I'm gonna protect Feeny and taunt the Thundy. Just so they can't Eerie Impulse me, but who knows if that's gonna get me enough. Only reason I have any faith is because we still have a Dynamax, right? So I think I can Dynamax either of my Pokemon and be reasonably happy with it. As long as they don't Eerie Impulse my Feeny at all, which is why we have Taunt. They are going to like stomping my Incin. Oh, now you miss. Alright. Okay. So, we don't... We know they've got Blastoise. I don't want to max Incin just because they have Blastoise. But, I also want to max Incin because they probably have Rillaboom. And we need that, you know. I'm going to Muddy Water and I'm going to max Flare. I believe that they're going to switch Thundurus to Rillaboom and it's dead. It's dead. That's a Blastoise. Shit. Well, Muddy Water's going to go first. And if Muddy Water knocks out Entei, we're chilling. They don't have a Quake boost because I denied that. Max Flare's good because it also, like... Max Flare puts me in a situation where, I might live a hit from Blastoise as well. Now you're missing everything. Muddy Water. If this KO's Entei, I'm very happy. Yeah, we might win this game. Because, like, Blastoise is cool and all, but its one weakness is Feeny. Because Feeny can, like, endgame it with Calm Minds. Because Blastoise only has Water and Ice. So, we did taunt. I said we'd click every move on Incineroar, and we have clicked every move on Incineroar. And we've even Dynamaxed it. This first Incineroar has done everything. This first Incineroar has done everything. They go back to Thundy, which I honestly am going to click just... No, I can't click Protect. Because if I click Protect and they have Rilla, I need to click Protect next turn. So we're going to Calm Mind, even though they're going to Eerie Impulse me. And we're going to knock out Thundurus. And then they're going to have Rillaboom. They're subbing. That's unfortunate. Well, I mean, that's not a bad Calm Mind then, though. It's not a bad Calm Mind at all. If they, like, click Hydro Cannon, I'm chill. Scald. Okay, Berry. Okay, so now, I don't know if they're gonna sub again. Like, if they're smart. If they're smart, they sub. If they're smart, they sub again. If they're greedy, they Thunderbolt my Incin. I gotta click this. Winning this battle's a long shot anyways. I think this is my best bet. Yeah, they got a sub. Like, I could have double tapped Thundy, but I just don't think that was the correct play. Double tapping Thundy wouldn't have been, you know. I mean, if their last Pokemon is like Urshifu, we could definitely still win this. I'm not gonna lie. But if their last is Rillaboom, I think it's just curtains. If Rillaboom comes in, Thunderbolt probably takes out my Incin, and I mean, I'd be shocked if any grass move doesn't take out Finny. Yeah. Optimally, I think I muddy water here. On the off chance I get this attack off, the only way I win the battle is like an act drop on Rillaboom, which I don't really see happening. It's okay. Incin's dead. One way or another, high horsepower, Thunderbolt, superpower, nobody cares. Incin's dead. So my target with Flare Blitz didn't matter. A little bit of a misclick on my end. Are you serious? Okay, if I lived that, that would have been so funny. Okay, definitely lose now. Definitely lose. Protect Rillaboom is too much for me to handle. Well, not as good of a showcase today. Still pretty good though. You saw how we almost brought it back, right? With a little bit different play, a little bit better early game. I think I definitely could have had this one. I think I'll Moonblast now just to do it. You know we're knocked out. Come on. You know we're knocked out. Maybe the funnier play that I should have gone for would have been like a quadruple protect to stall out grassy terrain. That would have been funny. That would have been pretty funny if I got that, but I didn't even go for it. So, anyways, thank you guys for watching. The epic music is giving me a proper send-off here. Big rest in peace to this last game. But that's alright. You win some, you lose some. Hope you guys are learning something along the way, having a good time. I know I'm having a great time. As fun as it is to stream, it's also pretty fun just talking to myself for about 26 minutes. And that's why it always helps seeing some comments from you guys after the video goes up. Because I'm just talking to myself. But I love it. It's so much fun. Anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow with more vacay uploads. Hope you guys have a good rest of your... should be night when this goes up. So hope you have a good night. Peace.